Okay, you guys, so now we've got a couple of options for us. We could go in and crop and straighten, which is great, and I'm going to show you that. But what I like to do first is I like to go in and edit my images so that the lighting can be as good as it possibly can be. Remember, Photoshop can't save a horrible photo, okay? But it can save a kind of photo, all right? And we can do that with our lighting underneath image and adjustments, okay? These are tools for changing the light and the color in your image. I like to do what's called levels first. I find levels to help the most, okay? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get this is all light, okay? This is called a histogram, and this is your blacks and this is your whites in your image. I don't really touch anything too much, except that I like to add a little bit of saturation and I like to lighten it up just a little bit. This is way too much contrast, okay? So once again, I go to image adjustments, and I go to levels. Levels are my number one thing I do to get the most bang for your buck. You know, Photoshop, I would say if we were in a newer version, the auto option was probably a little bit smarter. In this one, you can hit auto, but I don't think it does what it needs to do. I think it's still too gray. That is why I love levels. It gets rid of that gray casted. So I'm just going to use black to just saturate those blacks. Make sure they're not charcoal, but they really are black. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to just change my levels so that it just brightens it up, okay? If you don't think it really did anything, go to edit, okay? Go to, or Control Z. I like Control Z, all right? But you can see, look at the original, okay? Edit, and now with just a little bit of levels, it makes a huge difference. Levels.